What is up, you beautiful viewers of YouTube? I am
Well,
Hunter along with Nick. How are you doing, Nick?
I feel so beautiful now, Hunter. I feel so pretty thanks to you.
Well, you're not a
Um,
viewer, you're in the
that's
episode.
sweet.
Anyway, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Welcome
No one
to
cares.
the Extra Point episode 23. Today, we are going to recap week 3 as well as predict the week 4 Thursday night football.
All
Sound
right.
good? Sounds
Yeah,
good?
sure. Let's do it.
This week was a bunch of fucking upsets, that's for damn sure. Like big time.
I wouldn't,
So
but we'll get
I got
in.
some of my predictions wrong. I know some of them I thought were gonna be right. You actually got right. I got wrong. So yeah,
Shocker.
right. Yeah, fuck off. So yeah, a bunch of upsets this week. Bunch of teams that are 3-0. And let's go ahead and get started. Week 3 recap. Sorry. First game, boom. 3-0 Buffalo Bills winning against 0-3 Cincinnati Bengals 21-17.
Okay. This was an awesome game to watch. I'm still impressed with Andy Dalton because he still somehow manages to get those fucking yards. I'll say this about the Bills. Um, their second halves are so inconsistent. I think they were down like 16 to
Uh,
0 in the second half to the Jets in their first game. Come back on a 17-0 run in the second half and get a win. You can't ask for a better second half.
right.
Last two games, they have blown leads.
Yep.
Granted, they managed to tack on a couple touchdowns at the end of the Giants, but they blew that damn lead against the Bengals. I'm very impressed though because we already know their defense is the shit. Like, I mean,
Right.
they're good. They're probably top five again, at least. Their
Every year.
defensive backs are. They got probably got three. You're going to see three All Pros back there. You probably are,
Yeah.
especially Tre'Davious White. I think he's got like 3 or 4 picks already. That's pretty impressive.
Hmm.
But the biggest thing was Josh Allen. He is. You're a fan of him. I'm starting to see why. He's pretty fucking. He's pretty clutch. He is being really smart so far in these first 3 games. He's not necessarily forcing passes. If it's not there, he's trying to run and make a play, and
Yeah.
that's fine. He's playing his game, and it's working out for him. I like the kid, and they're doing pretty good. And I think he is the main reason because their defense, they're going to do their job anyway. It's that offense, and he was clutch. He's done it a couple times, so
Well,
pretty cool to see him do well like that in the clutch.
I like Josh Allen. I think he's got talent. That's why I like him so much. He's
Yeah,
just he I say it every episode, I say it every time we talk about the Bills. He just needs to be smart with the football.
yeah,
His passer rating's not very good this year. It's like an 80 something, 82.
you
He's
know,
got 3 touchdowns, 3 picks, but he gets the job done, which with that defense, you don't have to do much. Just score nearly 7 or near 20 points and you'll be fine.
you'll win. Yeah,
Yeah. And that's all he's got to do. It's just he's not very smart with the football. He threw a late interception, caused the Bengals to
yeah.
come back essentially, and the defense had to step up and stop them, and make a play, which they did, which is not a shocker. So it's all about the Bills' defense. Their offense got better. We said it last week. We said it the week before. Their offense got better. This is the sleeper team at the AFC, and their defense is just phenomenal. So no surprise they
Out
won
there.
21-17, and I knew
So
it was going to be a close one. But the Bills are looking pretty good. It's just
they're three
if
and
you
zero.
can score more than 20 points, you're pretty much going to win. It's just the problem is scoring
Yeah,
20 points.
yeah.
So yeah, Josh Allen's got to be better with the football, but he's talented. He's got a talented
And
offense, and a great
under the
defense.
radar,
So
Sean McDermott's a damn good football coach. That's
he
a
is.
lot to do with it. Well, so give him some decent talent. You go 3-0 to start the season.
Yeah,
So
he's a great defensive coach as well.
yeah,
So yeah, good coach. Moving on to the Lions and the Eagles. The Lions pulled out the upset, in my opinion, 27-24.
I
Yeah,
just want to say I called this
you
win
did.
last
You did.
week. I didn't think it would be because the Eagles are going to have like 7 drop passes. I did say, however, it would be receiving wise, offensively, they didn't have their keys. Alshon did not play. And of
No,
course, Deshaun Jackson did not play.
no.
So, Nelson Aguilar is a solid player. Zach Ertz does all he can do. But in the end, 7 combined drops from your receiving core. One of them was one of the most wide open drop passes you'll ever see for a would be go ahead touchdown late. You
Yeah.
know, they even hell their defense I thought did okay. I don't think the Lions are a bad team. You know, they're however many plays away in an overtime tie against the Cardinals from being 3-0. Their defense has great playmakers. Their offense can grind out some points. I think the Eagles more or less probably blew it. I think they had so many chances and the drop passes were just unreal. They kind of blew it.
Yep.
But the Lions will take the win as I predicted because I'm a freaking genius. So, boom.
Yeah. Eagles are looking pretty shitty. I'm not gonna lie, and they're
One and
looking
two.
honestly
Yeah.
one-dimensional. Like they can throw
Yeah.
the ball. I mean, it's drop passes and they're incomplete, but they throw the ball. But I think their leading rusher is like 100 yards total on the season.
That's
They
terrible.
had 50 yards this today, or not today. Shit, Sunday.
Sunday. That's when we
Yeah,
play
that's when they
football.
play. So honestly, they're looking one-dimensional. They don't really run the ball very well, and
Yeah.
they're just strictly passing it. But yeah, the injuries on the receiving core fucked them over. Their drop balls. Carson Wentz isn't literally looking too hot, but the Lions looking like they're pretty good. You did call it. Their passing game is good. Matthew Stafford's got to limit the turnovers,
Yeah.
um, and their running game's probably been one of the best running games they've had in recent years. So they're looking pretty good. Good receiving core as well. Kenny Galladay, Marvin Jones,
Yeah.
solid 2 receivers.
That tied
Getting
in
rid of
now.
Golden Tate,
Tied
huh?
in. That little rookie
Oh
tight
yeah,
end's a
T.J.
monster.
Hawkinson, he's the
He's a
man. He's the real
beast.
deal. They got really rid of Golden Tate. Who gives a shit? They're good in the receiving core and the passing game. Matthew Stafford's got to limit the turnovers, and their defense got to step up a little bit and limit those big plays down the field. But
Yeah.
other than that, they're looking good. And I mean, they are in the toughest division in football. The
Yeah.
NFC North is what is it? 7-0-1 or 7-1-1. Sorry, and the one
Good
loss came
Vikings.
to in the division Packers versus Bears.
Yeah.
So NFC North looking like the real deal, and
Yeah.
the Lions looking pretty good as well. So good win for them. Moving on to your team, the Patriots and the Jets. The Patriots win 30-14, and the Jets fall to 0-3.
Couple things on that one. I was actually disappointed with the game. The first half was awesome. It was 20-0. Steven Gostkowski with his third missed PAT on the season. I'm going to wring his neck if I ever meet the guy. God, he's got a fucking problem.
Yeah, he's
Anyway,
slacking.
great first half. Um, Second half really sucked. There were some great plays made.
Mm-hmm.
We managed obviously a few more points, 10 more to be exact. But we gave up 2 touchdowns. Or 2 of our rookies gave up 2 touchdowns. Special teams punt returner. This guy's an undrafted free agent. He was one of my favorites. It's a cool story when you're undrafted and you barely make the
Yeah.
roster. He's returning kicks, fumbles it in the fucking end zone, and the Jets recover it for the first touchdown the team has given up on the season. That frustrates the hell out of me. Okay, let's go a couple drives later. It's middle of the fourth quarter. It's a substantial, 30-7 lead. Let's
Yeah.
put in Jarrett Stidham, the rookie, and see what happens. Oh,
Jarrett
wow, a
Stidham.
10-yard gain. This guy's great. Oh, wait, no, he's not, because the next fucking play, he throws a pick six, and he got fucking yanked. How did he get yanked after 2 plays? How awful can you be? Defense is still the shit. I don't think we gave up but 105 total fucking yards.
Yep.
So our defense, we haven't given up a defensive touchdown. Given a whopping 3 points in 3 games from our defense. So they're looking great. Offense can grind their way to some points. Those fucking rookies, man, they can't do that in the big games because that'll make me cry, because that's what loses games. You cannot fumble punt returns. It's mediocre shit. It's high school.
That's not
Other
the
than
that's
that,
not the
I'm
Patriot
pleased.
way.
It's not. It's not. You
Special
don't fucking
teams
fumble a
doing that
punt
is not the
return.
Patriot way.
What a dick move, man.
Patriots have special teams locked down every year.
Yeah, so that was disappointed in that, but other than that, it was a good win for the Patriots. Jets might be as close to the Dolphins as you can be right now. They're not really good anywhere.
Sadly, in my opinion, it's because of one fucking player too. Sam
Sam-
Darnold's out.
That's how good
They
he is.
can't do shit.
That's the difference he makes.
Yeah, they could go from a 2-1 team because they would have a shot to beat the Browns.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna beat the Patriots, but they could go to 2-1 if he played. But anyway,
I agree.
the Jets look shitty. There's nothing good about what they're doing.
Yeah.
Le'Veon Bell, the run game's not there. Obviously, the pass game's not there. Their defense is looking shitty.
Yeah.
But on the Patriots side of things, it's honestly, you gotta have to think. How do I put this? We have not said or asked this question in the last, I don't know, fucking 15, 20 years. Is the Patriots defense better than the Patriots offense?
Yes.
I think so.
This year it is. This year it is.
This is the first time it's been like this in probably the Tom Brady era.
If we still had AB, if he didn't want to go out and then retire, which I think is funny, and we didn't release him, which I still think is hilarious. If that didn't happen, if N'Keal Harry, the rookie, was still on the team, we'd have the best receiving core that we've ever had in the Brady era. We would. Between all the guys we'd have the best, and it'd be close. But defensively, we're looking at the early 2000s Patriots, if not better. It looks – I mean, they're in the history books right now for consecutive games without giving up a touchdown. They're doing really well. They're going to give up some. I mean, it's going to happen. There's going to be a point where they're going to give up a couple, and we're going to play some good-ass quarterback. He's going to tear us up a little bit, but they are really fucking good. And defense, Hunter, wins championships.
That's right.
So I'm very excited for our defense.
Patriots are going to win another Super Bowl this year. The Patriots defense is phenomenal, and I like defense. But yeah, I think their defense is better than their offense this year, and it's outperforming their offense. So that's something we haven't seen in a while from the Patriots. And I found that amazing. Bill Belichick doing his work, and it's a bunch of no names too. So.
I know them, but
for the most part, I'm talking about big names.
Yeah,
Moving on to the Vikings and Oakland. Damn it, 34-14. Vikings win it. Move to 2-1. Raiders fall to 1-2. Go fucking figure.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Who do they play next is my question. Because they're going to get their ass kicked. Doesn't matter who it is. Give me the fucking, give me the Dolphins. They're going to lose. They're so inconsistent. I'm still not on the Viking train. So technically, they should have beat the shit out of the Raiders, and they did. But they never do what they're supposed to do.
In our predictions next week, we're going to call. In our predictions next week, we're going to call the fucking Vikings to win it. And no matter, they could face the Miami Dolphins, and they're going to get their asses
They're going to lose. They're going to get destroyed because Kirk Cousins is going to fuck something up. I don't know. They did it right last week.
Kirk Cousins didn't even do much.
They're not going to do it again. They're going to do it some other random game in a few weeks. They'll be like 4-3 or some ugly shit like that. I'm over the Vikings. They won like they're supposed to.
Yeah.
But they don't do that anymore, so I'm a little annoyed by that because I said the Raiders would win. God, I hate talking about them, Hunter. I hate it. I hate that team.
Their run game is something else. Dalvin Cook leading the NFL in rushing yards. The passing game, it's like they don't pass it unless they need to. They don't need to pass it. But if it's like a 3rd and 8, all right, yeah, fuck it. Let's give Kirk Cousins a shot. Boom, because he's got.
But that's problematic for me.
He's got one of the best tandems at receiver in the NFL, and they hardly are fucking used. But yeah, Kirk Cousins only throws for like 170 yards a game.
Yeah, he only has like fucking 12 to 15 passing attempts a game. I mean, what are they doing here? This is 1965.
The difference maker in this game, though, was their fucking defense shut them down. Limited Josh Jacobs. to under 50 rushing yards. The passing game was eh. Derek Carr did throw a pick, but their defense did a very fucking good job. And go figure, their offense, Dalvin Cook, phenomenal, did a good job as well. So I have him in my in our fantasy league or our fantasy draft in
You're doing well.
Madden. So Dalvin Cook, I basically I made him the way he is.
Oh, that's why he's so good in real life.
Yeah.
It's because of what you did in Madden.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Right.
That's how that works.
Moving on to the Vikings did well. Moving on to the game of the week. Chiefs pull it out 33-28 against the Ravens. Chiefs go to 3-0. Ravens fall to 2-1 with their first loss.
Yeah.
What'd you see? You called it wrong.
Ravens blew that game multiple times. I thought the second half, Ravens defense did what they were supposed to do. They instead of playing a soft zone for some fucking reason. Well, I don't know why they did that the first half. Couldn't tell you, but about 30 points later, would pretty much tell them that they made a mistake. I don't know why they blew the first half like that defensively. The second half, they gave up one big play for a touchdown, and that was it. That's what I expected the whole game. They made the adjustment. However, Lamar Jackson showed us that he's not a quarterback. By the way, he had 3 of the most YOLO fuck it throws I've ever seen in my life. And they completed all 3 of I'm talking, it was like 2 of them were third down, one was fourth down, rolling out, about to get sacked. And he looked in the sky, he looked at the fucking clouds and just threw one up there. One guy, it was just like a 1v1, and his fucking receivers fucking won all of them. I'm not talking, these were just like, hey, fuck it. It was, and they won all of them. So he had the luck on his side, but he still couldn't make the passes where guys were wide open. He overthrew the whole fucking game. So he's back to his normal self of being a shitty passer and a great runner. That's what he should.
The NFL is going to look at those plays and they're going to look at him and be like, "Oh my God, he's so great."
Great. No,
in the big games, that's not going to fucking happen. So don't worry about it.
They play a good
I don't think he's a great passer. I still think he's a running back, but I'm not going to talk about that. What I am going to talk about is people are bagging on Harbaugh for going for it. 2-point conversions. How many times? 2 or 3 times?
Look at 3 times, and they were 0 for 3.
Yeah. I understand what he's trying to do. He needs all the points he can get because he knows that he can't fucking stop the Chiefs for that long. They're gonna score plus 30. They're gonna do it.
Here's my thing, though.
I get it.
That's how they play it. They're gonna lose anyway. If they're going, all right, guys, we're gonna give up 40 points here. So we got to go for 2. Well, you're gonna lose the game with that. If you don't think you can stop them at all defensively, you're just gonna fucking lose the game.
Yeah, I get that.
Mindset is, terrible.
I get that, but it's true. It's going to be hard to stop them. I don't see it being that big of it. If he would have went 3 for 3, people would be saying different things. Oh my God, that was a great call. Now that he's 0-3, they're saying it's a horrible call. It could go vice versa. But I didn't think the Ravens were going to win it. Their running game did really good. 3 touchdowns for Mark Ingram. Lamar Jackson did get them down into the red zone multiple times. But it's just Chiefs offense. You're not going to be able to stop that passing attack. Or if you do, it's going to be very hard. They did in the second half. By the way, the Chiefs running attack still not there and non-existent.
Nope.
So, but yeah, 33-28, Chiefs win. I saw it coming. It was a close one, but in the end, the offense pulled it out. Sorry, Nick. Moving on to the Colts and the Falcons. Colts win 27-24, go to 2-1. Falcons go to 1-2.
I also called this one. Jacoby Brissett started that game, Hunter, 14 for 14. They were kicking the Falcons' ass in the first half.
Oh, yeah.
Respectively, the Falcons said, fuck you, had a great comeback. I think they had the lead for maybe a few minutes there. In the fourth quarter. That was a really good game for them in the second half. But Brissett was out. He was awesome. He's the reason they won that game, if you ask me. He made a lot of good plays.
Mhm.
He had a great third down percentage, and he played outstanding. And I think he's played good all the first 3 games so far, and that's why they're 2-1. I think the Falcons did what I thought they would do. Mediocre defense would get kind of worked on, and that's exactly what happened. Falcons did their thing in the second half, though. I think Julio Jones had one hell of a damn touchdown catch. If you haven't seen it yet, you should look it up. Fucking over 2 guys. It was a great play. A little Matt
Yep.
Ryan YOLO shit, But
Shocker.
no, it was a good game. But Brissett was the player of the game in my eyes. He was the difference maker with his third down clutch abilities. It's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
You know what, Nick? You always you brung it up the past like fucking 6 episodes.
What?
I said the damn Colts were going to be my dynasty team in the future
Damn right.
with Andrew Luck.
Confident.
Obviously, they don't have Andrew Luck anymore, and I don't think they're a dynasty team. But, however, I am going to come around and I'm going to say that this is a team to look out for, and it is probably going to be
No.
the AFC South champions. The Colts are looking really good. With Brissett, I didn't have a lot of faith in Brissett. They're looking very good with him. He is performing very well. Do I think it'll last? No. But for the future, in the future, like they're still going to need a quarterback later on down the road. They're going to still probably have to draft a quarterback to get a franchise quarterback. I don't think Brissett's a franchise quarterback. He's a really good temporary fix, possibly one of the best backup quarterbacks in the league. But they did have a very good win against the Falcons. I'll give them that. The Falcons blew it. I thought they were going to win. Matt Ryan, early interception in the beginning of the game in the fucking end zone to Austin Hooper, I do believe, was going to be a touchdown and fantasy points for me. Go figure. Shocker there. Blew that. So, yeah, the Colts did look very good. Falcons did come back, but yeah, Brissett is your player of the game. He's going to be my player of the game as well. He's doing good things for Indianapolis, and it's surprising me, honestly, because I didn't think it would happen. And Marlon Mack, top 5 rusher in the league as well. So that's a shocker there as well.
A shocker. Well, okay, the Marlon Mack thing's a shocker. I just can't believe you're still not on the train. You said it's working so far. I mean, he can do it the whole season.
He can do it the whole season. I don't think they should keep him as a franchise quarterback, is what I'm saying. He's a temporary fix, a good one at that. He's still a backup. He's not an Andrew Luck.
I'm
He's
still
not a
not
franchise.
pleased with your feelings towards him. So I hope he proves you wrong.
You're biased because he's a Patriot. He's a former Patriot. Calm down.
Damn right. He's a Super Bowl champ, Hunter.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Moving on to the Packers versus the Broncos. 27-16. Packers 3-0. Broncos 0-3. Shocker there.
Shocker. However, the Broncos had a close-ass game up until middle of the fourth quarter when they were down by double-digit points. They did really good. The Broncos' problem is Joe Flacco. He fucking sucks. I don't know. We said, I think, last week, I don't know why they keep year in and year out getting these average Joe. Get it?
Yeah,
Joe.
and don't start over.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, they don't get a franchise quarterback. They don't do anything like that. Their defense is fine. I mean, they've had a couple good offenses to go against. They've held their own. I think their defense is doing okay. Their offense fucking sucks. The run game was there a little bit this last game. I think Lindsey had a great play. Side note, one of the coolest touchdowns I've ever seen happen for the Broncos. They went for it on 4th down, 4th and goal, and an offensive lineman grabbed Philip Lindsay and flexed him over the goal line. One of the coolest touchdowns I've ever seen. I was so excited. It was the coolest thing ever. I just literally said, "Hey, come here," and he threw him over the end zone. It was great. But their run game came alive a little bit there, which was good for Lindsay. They gave him the ball more instead of splitting fucking reps with – I don't even know the other guy. I don't even know who the guy is. They split reps with him, but it's fucking dumb. They gave him the ball. they did well. But they have a couple good receivers. Okay, Emmanuel Sanders still a solid receiver. Cortland Sutton is a big, I think, really good receiver. They have no fucking quarterback, and it drives me insane.
Yep.
When they picked up Joe Flacco and that was it, I mean, you kind of knew, well, their season's already over because he doesn't have it anymore. Actually, I don't know if he ever really did. I think he had one
I
great
don't know.
season, won the Super Bowl and everything like that. That's it.
They let Drew Lock play a lot in the preseason, and I guess they weren't satisfied with it. And now, before the preseason, they wanted Joe Flacco to mentor Lock, and Joe Flacco didn't fucking like it. He said he wanted to start.
Yeah.
Go figure. I don't. But I think you should just fucking let Drew Lock start. Just fuck it. Let the rookie start because Flacco's not getting you damn anywhere. You drafted a rookie quarterback to have a fucking try to have a fucking franchise quarterback, and you still get this Joe Smo, and like every fucking year, and he doesn't produce. You have a good run game or pretty good run game. You have a decent running back. You have two good receivers. One's getting on the older side, in Emmanuel Sanders, but he still can produce. And you still have a top defense, a top 10 at least, with a good pass rush.
10, yeah.
Just fucking get a damn good quarterback or start your damn rookie and have a damn good year, or try to at least. That's it. I even like the coach. The coach is a very good. I like him as well. It's your fucking quarterback, and your offense is the problem. Your offensive line is not very good either. You need to start building that and get you a fucking quarterback. However,
come on, Elway, wake up, man.
The Packers defense did a very good job. They're surprising me this year as well. I didn't think they'd be that good. It turns out what they did to the Bears, they're doing to every team, and they're winning games with their defense as well as their offense.
Yeah, they are.
Aaron Rodgers is very happy with the offensive line. He said in his press conference he only had the least amount of dirt he's had on his jersey for his whole fucking career. So the offense is doing good. No surprise there. Their defense is the surprise. Defense is doing very good. And, it's kind of a closer game than what we thought, but the outcome was correct. Shocker. Denver, fix your shit. It's really pissing me off. Fucking John Elway is the dumbest. Him and Jerry Jones, speaking of Jerry Jones, they're the dumbest fucking owners and the dumbest general managers I've ever fucking seen in my life. Moving on, and that's on the record. Moving on to the fucking Cowboys winning against Miami 31-6. I said 2 field goals. They got 2 field goals.
You got me fucking beat, Hunter. I said 38-3. You said 38-6. I guess you win that one. Pretty good prediction. Was anyone else pissing their pants whenever the fucking Cowboys were up by 8, 9 points, something like that at halftime? That was it.
Yeah, it was close.
That was fucking it.
And then they just pulled away.
I couldn't fucking believe it. But they busted open the second half. Dolphins, I mean, we don't have to talk long about it. They're still fucking awful in all 3 phases. They got nothing good on either side. Josh Rosen did get a chance to start and play.
Yep, they let him start now.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Did not work out for him at all.
Shocker.
They still got smacked around. They're probably going to end up going 0-16 the way they're starting the season pretty fucking terribly. Have had 3 of the worst competitive games you'll ever see back to back to back to start the season. Granted, against 3 good teams, I'll give them that. They played 3 top-tier teams, I would say. I'd say the Cowboys are good. Pats are good. I'd say the Ravens are a solid team. I'd like to see them, what they do against the Giants or maybe a Cardinals, someone like that. We'll see if they can be competitive.
I think the Cardinals and Giants
they're probably going to go 0-16 because they are fucking awful.
I think the Cardinals and Giants would kick the shit out of them. But anyway, Josh Rosen didn't do a damn thing. I don't think he's a very good quarterback. He, like we said in, I think, the after draft report a good bit of episodes ago, I don't think his decision making is very good. His time to throw isn't very good. He takes too long to scan the field and find an open receiver. Just not very good in general. I think the Cardinals did a good job getting rid of him. Kenyon Drake, however, he had a season long of 38 rushing yards. So that's good. But the Dolphins, yeah, they suck. They're going to go 0-16. I don't even think they'll squeak out a win. Moving on to Dallas, though. Ezekiel Elliott, 100-yard rushing day. No shocker there. But Dak Prescott, these past 3 games, are saying, pay me, motherfucker, pay me, to Jerry Jones. As well as Amari Cooper doing really good with 2 touchdowns. Dak Prescott wanting some money, and I think Jerry Jones is going to try to give it to him. Amari Cooper, I hope he pays Amari Cooper. He should have done that to begin with, but whatever, he didn't. Amari Cooper wanting some money as well. And shocker, the 3 players on their offense that they would need to pay are the 3 players that showed up last week or Sunday. Dak Prescott,
they need to
Ezekiel
wait
Elliott,
and
Amari
see
Cooper.
how the season pans out before they think about doing any of that. But yeah, it's a
However,
really good start for Prescott. I don't think he's ever played this well in his career so far. So he's on a really
however,
good stretch.
the Cowboys are 3-0, but they are 3-0 against the 3 worst teams in football. I don't
Yeah.
think they're a top 5 team in general. I think they could be a top 10. I don't think they're a top 5 based on their record. I don't give a fuck. They're still, in my opinion, they need to show me what they can do against a good team.
Well,
Like
they
if they
did
face the
back
Rams,
around
they're
3
losing.
shitty teams, so a good team wouldn't just beat the Dolphins or just beat the Giants. They beat the shit out of them, and they have. They beat the living shit out of them. That's what
Yeah,
good
but
teams
again,
do to
it's
bad.
against a shitty team. I want to see what they can do against a good team. But
Okay,
anyway,
respect. I get it.
yeah, Dallas 3-0 against the 0-3 Dolphins. We're going to say Dolphins are going to go 0-16, so that's good.
No
Going
problem.
to a very good game, and damn it, the Buccaneers, I called them to win it, and they should have fucking won it, but whatever. The Giants beat them 32-31, and they're both 1-2. And Daniel Jones making his first career start. What did you
He was
see,
awesome.
Nick?
He was awesome. He was
He
the
was good
shit.
as fuck.
First of all, I got to say this. I did not know that dude could fucking run his ass off.
Oh yeah,
He is not a slow guy. He was like,
he
fuck you
looks like
guys.
Eli running.
I'm going to be the leading rusher with Saquon out, and I'm going to get 2 fucking touchdowns and the game winner fucking touchdown. And he
Yep.
did. He's the man. He had a few ugly incompletions, but his confidence was not wavered at all. He said he threw us some tight windows. He made some great fucking plays, and he earned that win for his team. He took the full load too, and he's going to be taking the full load for 4 to 6 weeks with Saquon Barkley being out.
Yep.
So I know a lot of fans are probably upset about Barkley being out. However, if I were, I would not be, because this is Daniel Jones' time. This is like, okay,
Yep.
he won the
Got
first
to see
game
what he's
for
made
us.
of
He
now.
has a chance to win the next 6 for us. Let's see what he can do. It's coincident how it worked out for him, but it's working out great for him. Dude, he looked good. For a rookie, he looked damn good. So,
All the shit.
congrats to him.
I'm gonna go on a little rant right now.
Oh, God.
Not a rant, but all
Oh,
the
it's a
shit
rant.
that he
It's a rant.
took from me, you, from Giants fans, from the NFL. This man pulls it out in preseason,
Yeah.
is the performer out of all the teams in preseason.
Yeah.
He goes out in his first career start, kicks some ass.
Mm-hmm.
The defense allowed the Buccaneers to come back and be, or not come back, but be that fucking close. Clutch some dimes on the field
Yeah.
without
Sure did.
their best player on that team, with an average receiving core, with an average running back in their backup. Led the fucking team in rushing when Saquon went down. Daniel Jones, honestly, is looking like a franchise quarterback. We didn't think it would happen, but honestly, Dave Gettleman and Peyton Manning might have been right. Pat Shurmur likes him.
Yeah.
I like him. He looks like he's been in the league for 6-7 years starting already, and he's a
Good.
fucking rookie. And this was his first fucking game. I love him.
And
He's
honestly,
looking
one thing I
really
swear to
good.
God, this helped him totally, was his ability to run the ball. Well, his first ever career touchdown, which happened in that game,
Fucking
was
run.
a fake run play quarterback run to the right. They fucking said, "Hey, you're
Bootleg.
gonna this guy he can move, man. He's not slow at all. He's not Lamar Jackson, but he
Okay.
can fucking haul ass." And
He's a
that helped
pocket
him
passer. Let's get that
helped
straight
him
though.
so well. Oh no, he can drop dimes, and he did. He dropped a lot of
He's not
sweet
a
dimes.
runner, but he ran because
But
he
I think
could.
it helped him because he would,
Yeah.
he didn't say, oh shit, I can't run. I got to fucking throw this somewhere. If it wasn't there, he said, fuck him. And he ran. He didn't give a shit. I
Yeah.
don't think he was caring about his numbers. He was just we knew he had to put up a lot of points because
Yep.
fucking Mike Evans and those Buccaneers put up a shit ton of
Dude.
points to lose a fucking football game.
We're
And he was just awesome. I hope he plays like that the whole season because he'll win Rookie of the Year hands down.
we're
That's the
talking
best fucking
about
play I've seen from a rookie quarterback in a long fucking time. I haven't seen that was impressive.
we're talking about Daniel Jones right now, but let's talk about Jameis Winston as well. Jameis Winston,
Yep.
his first game, fucking 4 picks. We're like, oh Lord, Jameis.
Here we go again.
Dude, he's doing good as fuck these past two.
Game he saw it against the Panthers. That's a good
Yep.
defense. He
Well,
he knows who his target is though.
yep.
If they could have limited Mike Evans, I don't know that we would have seen all that
Right.
success. They
The
couldn't
Giants'
stop his
defensive
ass. But,
backs are
yeah.
not good. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I get that. But
Yeah.
this is obviously we're talking about Daniel Jones and the Giants more than the Buccaneers. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
throw it out there. Jameis Winston's impressing me, and he's doing really good as well in these past 2 games.
He is.
So
He's doing real
let's
solid.
leave that out
So,
there. But yeah, we're excited. I want to see more from Daniel Jones. He's coming around. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Moving on to another rookie quarterback, Kyler Murray losing against the Panthers 38-20. Cardinals still searching for a win. They're 0-2-1. However, the Panthers get their first win, 1-2 with Kyle Allen.
So I just want to say this.
Yeah.
If Cam were to get his head out of his ass and had he been able to play, if he were healthy, he could be doing what Kyle Allen did against the fucking Panthers. I mean, against the Cardinals. But because he's not, okay, look, I don't know how long he's supposed to be out with an injury, but Kyle
6 to 8
Allen,
weeks.
they need to say fuck it. Because he kicked ass. He did what Daniel Jones did. He kicked ass. He wasn't worried about anything. He said, fuck it, I'm playing ball. He threw some great he didn't have really a bad pass all game. He threw a lot of great passes, made some great decisions. As a whole, their offense was amazing. Their run game was the shit. I think McCaffrey ran out a 76-yard touchdown at one point. So Kyle Allen deserves a chance to say, hey, I want to try and take over this franchise, in my opinion. The way Cam is starting this season, whether you say it's because he was injured all last season, whatever the case is, maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's not mentally there yet, and that's fine. I don't think they need to waste this season because they have a damn good defense. Like their defense had like 8 or 9 sacks. Like Dante Jackson had a couple picks. Their defense looked great. They don't need to waste this season. Okay, I think they need to put Kyle Allen in and say, Cam, take the fucking season, get your shit right. If he beats you out, he beats you out. They got to get. It's almost like giving Cam an ultimatum, saying, "Listen, man, we're going to give you the rest of this season. Get your shit straight. We're going to come back and we'll give you a chance. If you don't fucking do good, this is the guy." Because he looked really good. I know it's only the Cardinals. I don't think they're that great of a team, but he did fucking. I mean, his numbers speak for themselves. He had 4 touchdowns. I think he broke 300 yards, if I'm not mistaken. He looked really fucking
260
good.
plus.
He can sling the fuck out of that football, by the way. For those who don't know, this dude can air it like 65, 70 yards. So I think they got to give him a chance on the season, see what he can do. I don't want them to waste the season, Hunter, because they were my Super Bowl pick for the NFC. I don't want them to waste the season with Cam.
Do you think they are a Super Bowl team with Kyle Allen though?
I think him being 1-0 and then Cam having not thrown a touchdown yet in his first 2 games kind of speaks for itself. That he had not thrown a touchdown yet.
You're
He was
okay.
0-2. I think I'm not saying Cam won't come back and be Cam VP that he was before, but
All right.
after the first 3 games, he's the guy I would want starting because he can throw the football accurately and not overthrow everybody, and he can
Yeah.
find ways to get in the end zone.
Well, this
So
injury that we didn't think was that big of a deal, or we thought it was fake,
it's
actually
still
turns
a
out to
big
be a big
fucking
one.
yep.
He's 6 to 8 weeks out. This injury usually requires surgery. I don't know what the fucking name's called. It starts with an L, something to do with your ankle.
Yeah, whatever.
Um, but yeah, it's a pretty big one. They're gonna try to avoid surgery, out 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, so as a Panther fan,
Say it,
Kyle
huh?
Allen did really good. He did very good. I'm not gonna say surprised because he did really good last year against the Saints when he started that game against the starting Saints defense. Won the game. So he's 2-0 in his career. The Cardinals at the beginning of the game loaded the fucking box to stop McCaffrey, just like Tampa Bay did. Ended up stopping McCaffrey. Kyle Allen, they came out throwing the ball on the first 2 to 3 drives and ran it maybe fucking 3 damn times.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, fuck, let's back up. We got to cover the damn receivers because
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Allen can drop some fucking dimes. Ended up getting McCaffrey some running room, breaking 153 yards. He had 175 total yards on the fucking day. Kyle Allen, however, giving Greg Olsen some life, dropping some dimes to all the receivers. 4 touchdowns to 60 yards. And the defense, 8 sacks, 2 picks. Dante Jackson has like a 75-inch vertical. Didn't know that. I was happy with the win. But Kyle, I don't want to take the spotlight off of Kyle Allen because he did great, and I loved watching him play. He did phenomenal. I hope it continues for the rest of the time he's starting because it'll be 6 to 8 weeks. He's going to start like 6, 7, 8 more games at least. I don't want to say get rid of Cam Newton yet. I don't want to say that he is done. I don't. He's not done. I think he's got some more in the tank.
Okay.
But this is, I think, last year or next year is his last year on his contract. Let him get healthy. Don't rush him. Don't do what we did last year and put him in the game injured. Let him get 100% fucking healthy with it, so there's no excuses, and then let him play and see what he can do. If not, Kyle Allen's the man.
I agree.
Kyle Allen might be a one-hit wonder. I don't know,
He might. We'll see.
but
But he looked
right
better than
now,
Cam has in a couple years in that one game.
yeah,
So
he's the man for now. So Panthers pull it out 38-20. Moving on to the 49ers at the Steelers. 49ers won 24-20, are now 3-0. Steelers 0-3.
I'm sorry about the mustard guy. I advise people to get on fantasy because he had 4 lost fumbles in the game, all in the red zone. Marquise Goodwin, I said he was good. He had a drop pass for an interception.
What's your
Mustard
problem, Nick?
also had a fucking dropped pass on a screen pass for an interception. And I was after the 4th one, I couldn't help but fucking laugh my ass off. I mean, this was all they had 6 turnovers, mainly from Mustard, whatever his fucking name is. I don't want to say it because I don't want to say. Yeah.
Mustard.
And I was like, oh my god, someone just picked him up in our fantasy league, and I felt so
Someone
bad
put me
for
out
the
of my
guy because
misery.
I was going to pick him up too. I thought Jimmy G did good. His numbers were good. Fucking Steelers defense had their best game yet. I think they were in his fucking face. T.J. Watt, oh god, T.J. Watt's fucking man. That guy is a beast. I think he had 2 forced fumbles. I think he recovered another fumble. I think he had 2.5 sacks. He's a fucking beast. And I'll say this offensively for Mason Rudolph, he did okay. He threw a pick, but he did okay. He had a big play with Smith-Schuster.
Average.
But that 49ers defense, man, they are the fucking shit. And listen, when your offense turns over the ball 4 times in the first half, 2 in the second, at halftime they were only down 6-3. That's phenomenal. To only be down by that much after that many turnovers, your defense saved your ass. So their defense is the real fucking deal. That's why they're 3-0. I called this 49ers success way, way back when we did our way too early predictions for the NFL season. And it's a great start. I think they can end up being one of the best teams in the NFC when the season's done with, as far as playoffs go. So they're looking good, man. Their defense is so good.
Yeah, defense on both sides of the ball this game was the difference maker. Literally, there was no offense in this game whatsoever, pretty much. You said the 6 turnovers. To give up 6 turnovers
It's fucking
and only allow 20 points is good. And to take the ball away 6 times, no matter what, in a
and
game
to lose, yeah,
is really fucking good.
yeah,
But yeah, to lose, that sucks. That's the offense. But defense in this game was really good.
yeah.
I don't like the 49ers offense at all. It's not good. In my opinion, it's not good at all. It sucks bad.
Hey, listen,
The defense is
running
what's winning
backs
these
can't
fucking
even
games.
when their running backs fumble every other time they touch the ball.
Against the
That's just bad.
Steelers, a
Yeah,
broken team in general, and
yeah,
you can't fucking score.
yeah,
That's a problem. So, honestly, there's not much to talk about in this game. It's just the defense for the 49ers is the real deal,
yeah.
and the offense sucks ass. And that's why they're 3-0, just because of the defense. So, yeah. 49ers 3-0, Steelers falling apart 0-3. I kind of called this. Anyway, moving on to the Seahawks and the Saints, a really
Ah,
fucking good game. Offense all over the board. They're both 2-1, and the Saints pulled out 33-27.
well, the Seahawks kind of blew it, if you ask me. I don't think the
Yeah.
Saints did anything spectacular offensively. They did screen passes. They did draws for Alvin Kamara. And honestly, the one touchdown run by Alvin Kamara explains the game. They got bitched. There was no specialty to it. A simple screen pass right, fucking breaks 3 tackles and walks in the end zone. They can do the simple stuff like make a fucking, clean ass tackle. They probably win the game.
Mhm.
I thought the Seahawks blew it. I really did. I think their defense shit the bed. I think their offense did okay. I mean, the Saints certainly don't have the worst defense. They're up there. They got a lot of great players. I think offensively they did okay, but defensively they shit the bed because the fucking Saints did nothing spectacular at all in my eyes. So that's why they lost the game to me.
I agree with that. I agree. Teddy Bridgewater didn't do too bad. He got the ball down the field, moved it.
Yeah, I would hope
Um,
so. Simple play calling.
well, yeah, and he's got a pretty good offense around him. So Teddy Bridgewater doesn't have to do much. He just needs to not give away the fucking ball, not have
Right.
turnovers. Russell Wilson, however, fucking great, like usual. 400 yards, 2 touchdowns.
What else is new?
He's proven that he deserves the fucking money that he got paid in the offseason. He did a damn good job.
Yeah.
But yeah, Seahawks pissed this game away. But it was close the whole entire fucking time. It was a good game to watch, I guess, for the most part. And Kamara getting over 150 total yards. So yeah, Saints 2-1 against the Seahawks, 33-27. Take it. Moving on to the Texans and the Chargers. Texans win 27-20, go to 2-1. Chargers fall to 1-2.
I don't know what the fucking Chargers problem is. Maybe it's coaching. I don't know what their fucking problem is. It's got to be coaching.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking like the fucking Vikings. On paper, these fucking team, their defense should be about the fucking one of the best in the league. Their offense you can't ask for any better fucking players on the offense. Their receiving core, maybe it's Philip Rivers. I don't know. They fucking suck. I don't know
Let's
what their
start off
problem
by
is.
saying Keenan Allen had 180 yards and fucking 2 touchdowns.
Yep. And they had they had fucking Mike Williams on the damn team. They got they had I think they have another Williams on their team that's pretty fucking good. I don't know what the problem is. They got a good offensive line. Okay, they got a great running back duo, I should say, but Austin Eckler, he's a good running back, dual threat. I don't know what their fucking problem is, but they suck. They got their shit rocked in the second half. They were winning by 10, I think 10 points, 17-7 at halftime. And Deshaun Watson said, fuck you guys. I'm getting 400 some yards on your defense, and we're going to win this game. And I don't think the Chargers scored but 3 points or something like that the whole second half. So they fucking blew it, and it's really frustrating. I don't know what the problem is, because the Texans, they're not a bad team. Okay, Texans are not a bad team, but the Chargers on paper, they're playing like the fucking Vikings. They should have won by 2 touchdowns. I don't know what their damn problem is, man. It's really frustrating
Well,
for
their
me.
offense is doing a very good job. Their defense, I don't think, is performing the way it should. Their offense is scoring points and getting down the field. It's just their defense is, allowing 27 fucking points to the Texans, which is not a bad team. Deshaun Watson doing really good.
So many great players on their
I was
fucking
kind of
defense.
upset.
How the fuck did that happen?
The Texans only got 19 yards on the fucking ground for Carlos Hyde. So that's kind of upsetting. But their passing game was working, so they stuck to it and came out with the win 27-20. But, yeah, the Chargers' defense is fucking hideous right now. It's bad. It's not
Doesn't
looking
make any
good.
sense.
It doesn't. But Houston's looking really good. I like what Houston's doing, and I'm glad Deshaun Watson is actually standing and standing upright because that's.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm honestly shocked.
Yeah.
He is actually up and moving around right now.
Not paralyzed from the waist down or completely.
Right. So that's good, and he's getting the job done. So kind of a closer game, 27-20. And yeah, the defense for the Chargers needs to fucking step up. It's bad. It's really bad. Moving on to the team of the year, the Browns, losing once again 20-13 against the Rams, 3-0. Browns are 1-2. Baker Mayfield still sucking some dick.
Nothing changed from the first 2 weeks than we talked about last week. Coaching was still piss poor. Play calling was still piss poor. Mayfield still standing in the pocket for 8 fucking years. Granted, I'll give him this. His O-line sucks ass. They do fucking blow. And Aaron Donald and company kicked their ass. He was phenomenal, and that had a lot to do with it. But still, the penalties, that was still there. Nothing changed.
Yep.
So
No.
I was blaming Baker for the most part. But now it's pretty much 100% on that shit-ass head coach of theirs. He's an idiot. He had no plays designed to get the ball out quick. He had none. Every play was fucking, he had at least 2 people like 20 yards down the field every play. Nothing quick. Hell, they went away from the run game for some reason, and they were doing draws, and fucking Chubb was getting 15-yard gains on these draw plays. They were running the right plays against Aaron Donald, and then he called a fucking damn Hail Mary or something for like 3 straight plays, and then they end up punting. That damn, he's one of those head coaches that calls the plays, and he's not good at either one. He's not good at play calling, and he's not good at the fucking head coach. I'm sorry. That's their fucking problem. Plus their O-line. Their O-line also sucks. But yeah, they're nowhere near what the fuck people thought they would be. They are fucking average Joes at best.
I agree with you 100%. The coaching sucks ass. He's not very good at either thing he tries to do. But also, Baker Mayfield is having a sophomore slump. And I honestly think last year it was literally just him. Well, he had some help. He still had Njoku and Jarvis Landry. But he's trying too hard. Just let the shit come to you. Honestly, he's trying to force the ball too much. I don't know what the fuck his deal is. He can't find a fucking open receiver. He's not doing horrible throwing the ball. It's just relax, calm down. You're trying too hard. Just let the play unfold.
Having fun. Like I see him, last year on the sideline, he would be joking around and laughing and fucking going nuts. This year he fucking takes his helmet off after on the sideline, even after they score, and he just looks like he's fucking like he's about to cry.
Yeah, just let the plays unfold and let the receivers get open. Stop trying too hard. Just fucking let the play unfold. You have a talented offense. Just let them do their thing. There was one play in the red zone. Fucking receivers were all covered right at the start. The best pocket you could have ever fucking asked for, and he could have ran 10 yards straight up the middle to the fucking.
And what did he do? He tried to roll out right because he's so fast, and ends up throwing a fucking pick in the game.
Yeah. So just let the play unfold and just relax and just play football. Stop trying too fucking hard. Anyway, the Rams, shocker there. They did good on offense and defense. Fucking no surprise.
Disagree with that. I think the Rams offense kind of fucking sucked. I don't think that it kind of sucked a little bit, but
okay. For what they do, they're not too bad. Best team in the fucking NFC still. Moving on to Moving on to the Bears and the Redskins. And the Bears won 31-15. Redskins fall to 0-3. Bears go to 2-1. Their defense is alive once again. Correct?
You pretty much just said it all. Their defense is alive. Anytime their defense is alive, I don't know if there's many. There's probably about 2 teams in this league that can win a fucking football game when their defense does what they did on Monday night. That's about it. They are fucking, their defense was a shit, and their fucking offense, granted, shitty second half. They didn't come to play. I don't know what. They just chilled the second half, never come out of the locker room offensively. However, their offense did okay too. I mean, I think they put up 20 some odd points in the first half. That's never a bad thing. Trubisky made some decent passes. He also did something I haven't seen him do yet in the first 3 games. He ran the fucking football. This guy's as fast, not faster than a guy like Daniel Jones. He's an athlete. He said, fuck it. He ran the football for some first downs, stuff like that. That's what I want to see from him because that's what he does. Right. So that was I know it's only the Redskins, but that was a good win for them. Offensively, Trubisky felt comfortable. And defensively, I mean, come on. I mean, they wrecked Case Keenum in half. They destroyed that fucking offense. So, yeah.
You said it all, but I also got to bring up, it's time for Dwayne Haskins to start. I want him to start this next game and for games to come.
With what? Even after that game, Case Keenum is like top tier in yards.
He's still good. Yeah, I don't blame him. I'm not saying that, but I want Dwayne Haskins to start. It's not Case Keenum's fault. I think it's Dwayne Haskins. He needs to start. I want him to start, and I'm pretty sure the fans are going to kill Gruden if he doesn't fucking start.
If he doesn't play, yeah.
But yeah, moving on. Bears, phenomenal defense. Offense is still
Yeah.
Trubisky needs to find out where the fuck his head is. All right, so all week 3 games are recapped. Now we're going to move on to Thursday night football, week 4. We got the Eagles at Packers. Was going to be a good game. Now I think it's probably going to be a pretty done deal. Packers going to win this shit.
Playing in Lambeau, the fucking Eagles got something going on in their heads. I don't know what the fuck kind of football they're playing on either side. So, yeah, I think the Packers win substantially. Not, by fucking 3 touchdowns, but, 10, 12-point victory would make sense to me. And also, personally, their defense looks good. We talked about that. They probably hold this shitty Eagles offense to, I don't know, maybe 14 points. Let's do a Thursday night prediction, Hunter. I got 31-14 Packers. That's going to be it right there. 31-14.
So I'm going to think the Packers are going to win as well. The Packers defense, I think, is going to do a very good job at stopping the Eagles. Eagles offense not going to do a damn thing with the receivers they have that are hurt and Carson Wentz not performing very well. The Packers are good on offense and defense. I'm going to say Lambeau Field, Packers are going to win it 27-17.
Okay. Fuck them.
Yeah. Packers, they should be blowing teams out, but they're keeping it close for some fucking reason. I don't know. So I'm going to say 27-17. All right, cool. So yeah, good episode 23 in the books. Tune in Friday or Saturday, whichever one. We will have another episode coming out. Correct? No. Correct. So tune in. We will have our week 4 predictions. And yeah, anything to say?
No, it's a good episode, and we're going to keep the train rolling with our predictions and our analysis from those predictions. It's simple. We like it. If there are any topics that you guys want, we can squeeze them in. We'll look into it anyway. We might be able to squeeze some in. So.
Yep. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Hunter. That is Nick, and we'll catch you later.